Today, I'm unboxing the winner of our last Watch of the Week community poll, the Casio F94W. I'm also going to be comparing this watch to Casio's most famous budget watch, the F91W, and we're going to be determining a champion today, so stick around to the end. The price of this watch was just $26, which I bought on eBay. And if we compare that to the F91W, I actually paid $29 for this one on Amazon. So already the F94 has the lead on price. Now, I'll be the first to admit it can be a risk to buy stuff off eBay sometimes. There is, of course, the possibility that this is a fake. However, the listing did say specifically a genuine F94W. So let's open this up and see if they're telling the truth. We do have some instructions here. Okay, and warranty card, that's always good. But here she is, and it does include the little tag here. It's got the full model number there, although I'm used to seeing some of the features listed here. Now, straight off the bat, I really love this lovely yellow and black design. Now, there is two different color variants of this watch, and although the other one looks nice too, I'm sure glad I went with the yellow and black colorway. It totally reminds me of a bumblebee, don't you think? So bringing this watch in for a closer look, I am very confident based on these immaculate quality details on the front and also on the case back that we are looking at a genuine F94W. So let's take this tag off and get this bad boy on my wrist for a wrist check. Now currently on my wrist is this gorgeous GDX 6900, which we've actually just completed a restoration of, and I am incredibly proud of the results, how this turned out. So if you missed out on that one, make sure you check out the video above. There we go. What do we think, guys? So that is my 6.75 inch wrist. Now this watch is certainly very comfortable. I would put it on the same level as the F91W. Now in terms of size, I would love to hear what your thoughts are in the comments below. But as for me, I'm feeling like it's running just a little bit small. But then again, that's probably just because I've been wearing this absolute monster all day for comparison. What's interesting about the lens of this watch is that you'll see this circle at the top right, and it's keeping track of all of the functions separately in its own consolidated area. Typically you'd see the alarm and PM etc. scattered throughout the face of the LCD, so it's quite unique to see it all in one place. In terms of functionality, if I press the mode button, you'll see we have a single alarm, which we can turn on and off, and also turn on the hourly signal, which I'm going to leave on. So our next feature is the stopwatch. Now if you know me on this channel, you know that I like to try and stop this on 10 seconds. So we're going to do that now. And if we manage to land it, you better like the video. So here we go. 9, 10. Oh, come on. 1 millisecond off. Come on, guys. Like the video. That deserves it. Now let's do a side-by-side comparison with the famous F91W. All right, here they are side by side. So let's stack them on top of each other. What do you reckon? We've got the F91 on top. Honestly, they are honestly about the same size. For some reason, I thought that the F94 would be a bit thicker. Let's have a look straight from above as well. They are pretty much the same dimensions. Now check this out, these watches are almost identical. If we check the modes, each has one alarm, a stopwatch, and the ability to change the time. The straps are also exactly the same in terms of length and design on the bottom, and up top, even the keeper and buckle are exactly identical. On the back, you'll notice the exact same push pin removal system referenced on the straps, and the only difference we'll see is on these case backs. Here are the 5 differences that I noticed between these two case backs. We have the model number F94 and F91. We also have the module numbers, followed by the regions of manufacture between Thailand and China. Now more subtly, you may notice that there's actually a difference in the brushed finish on these case backs, the F94 being vertical and the F91 being horizontal. And the final difference is the fonts between them, most evident on the Casio logo, which is definitely a bit thicker on this F91. Now, if you have owned an F91W, you'll know all about how terrible the backlight is. So we are going to put that head to head with the F94 and see if there's been any improvements made. All right, here's our F91 for reference. As you can see, the backlight is not so great. So how about the F94? Equally, not so great. So, given all of these comparisons, which of these two budget watches do I believe is the champion? Well, given we've established that these two watches are functionally identical, there's only two differences that you could go by. The first is the lens design, but let's face it, that is a matter of opinion. So I have made my choice on the champion based on the one objective difference between these two watches, and that is the price. The winner, the champion, is the F94W. And I mean, it makes sense, right? This is about establishing the best budget watch champion. Now, I will add a disclaimer that I was able to find this watch for $3 cheaper. However, it might be different for your country in terms of availability. So my advice would be to go with whichever of these two watches is cheaper for you. Now, if you would like to get your hands on either of these two awesome budget watches, I will be leaving a link for you in the description below so that you can decide which is the best option for you. Now, if you absolutely twisted my arm and said I had to give an opinion on the lens design, I would say that although I really like the simplified aspect of the F94, my favorite color is blue, so I would actually pick the F91. But keep in mind, this is subject to change because I am going to be wearing this watch for the next 1 week as part of Watch of the Week. That's right, I'll be wearing this watch for the next 1 week straight to gain my thoughts and opinions and get back to you with my results. And you're not going to want to miss it, so make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on. Make sure you've liked the video, guys, and while you're down there, I want to hear your thoughts on which of these two lens designs is your preference and why. I'm leaving you with our Watch of the Week playlist, as well as another related video that you definitely don't want to miss. If you'd like to have your vote count in our next community poll, make sure you are a subscriber. And finally, a massive shout out to our very first member of the GOAT crew, BR14NN14. Or maybe it's Briannia, or maybe Brian N14. Let me know how to pronounce it below. I really appreciate your channel membership. Thank you so much, you absolute legend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.